Hello friends, welcome to my channel and to this video. Today I'm here again with a real-life story. I want to say that I've edited some parts of the story. Please support me by subscribing to my channel and let's get into the video. Hello, my name is Sevda. I'm 46 years old. I grew up with my dad, my older sister, and my younger brother. My mom passed away when I was around 6 or 7 during my brother's birth. Because of that, my sister became like a mother to us. She was 9 years older than me, so when I was 12, she was already 21 and married. Whenever we came back from school, she would cook for us. Early in the morning, she would prepare our breakfast. We were kids. We didn't remember our mom much, but my sister always cried for her and questioned why she was gone. After my sister got married and moved out, I had to take care of my little brother, who was 5 years younger than me, and my dad. But studying and doing all the housework was too much for me. Even though I didn't have the right to complain, sometimes I couldn't hold back my tears in front of my dad. Maybe that's why he stopped being at home much. He started coming home happier, and I couldn't understand why. But after a few months, I realized he had a girlfriend and wanted to marry her. Even though I felt sad that another woman would replace my mom, I was also happy because I thought my responsibilities would decrease. When I turned 13, there were 5 people at home: my dad, me, my brother, my stepmother, and her little daughter. From the day Remzia, my stepmother, moved in, she started making our lives miserable. The worst part was that she made my dad side with her. At home, only my brother and I understood each other. They didn't treat him too badly, but they treated me horribly. My sister didn't visit much because her husband and my dad didn't get along. Until I was 14, I endured every type of bullying you could imagine. But the last straw was when Remzia cursed at my mom. I lost my mind. I wanted to grab her and smash her from one wall to the other. This time, I shouted everything I had been holding inside. She hit me, and I hit her back. She kept cursing at my mom. I couldn't take it anymore and just walked out of the house. Outside, my dad and my uncle, who was around 40 and single back then, were talking. When my dad saw me like that, he got angry and asked what happened. I told him through tears that she hit me and cursed at my mom. But Remzia had blinded him so much that he didn't even think for a second and shouted, "She would never do that. How dare you lie about her?" Then he slapped me hard. I still remember the heat and pain of that slap. After that, I looked at my uncle and said I wouldn't go back home. I stood behind him. For him, this was a big opportunity. He stood by me and told my dad, if she doesn't want to come, let her stay. Because my dad trusted him, he didn't say anything and went home. My uncle and I stayed outside in the freezing cold. I didn't even have a coat on. We got in his old car and went to his place. I kept crying the whole time, even at his house. I think I cried for 2 or 3 hours straight. After 10 or 15 minutes, he came to me and said, "That's enough now," and gave me some tea or something. I thought he was the only person who loved me, so I hugged him tightly. But I guess he misunderstood my hug. After that hug, my uncle started approaching me with bad intentions. Soon, I realized that no one actually loved me. Just as I was about to stop crying, I started again. The more I tried to push him away, the more he enjoyed it. At some point, I passed out from exhaustion. When I woke up in the morning, there was blood on the sheet. I didn't know what it meant. I kept looking at my body to see where I was hurt, while crying without tears. When he went to the bathroom, I ran out into the streets. In that freezing weather, I walked and walked. I didn't feel anything. I couldn't even comprehend what had happened to me yet. As I walked, I slowly started to realize what had happened. I don't even remember how I got home. I knocked on the door. She opened it again. I couldn't hear anything she said. I just went inside and sat down. I waited for my dad to come home that night. When he arrived hours later, I couldn't hold back and hugged him crying. With his usual cold expression, he asked what was wrong. Looking down in shame, I told him what Lutfi had done to me. His eyes widened, and he started beating me in anger. I lay there, hoping he would get his anger out on me, and then go punish my uncle too. For 5 to 10 minutes, he beat me until my bones ached. Then, as I struggled to stand up, he said, "If you hadn't provoked him, none of this would have happened to you." That moment, I felt like life had hit me again. Then he said, "You're getting married to him immediately." When I heard that, I knew my life was over. I couldn't breathe from weakness and shock. I collapsed. I don't know if I was dreaming or hallucinating, but I saw my mom. She was just smiling at me. That's all she did. Just smile. Even now, when I say it, I get goosebumps. Seeing her made me want to die and be with her. So many horrible things had happened to me, but that was the first time I wanted to die. When I opened my eyes, I felt stronger. I wanted to die, but I felt strong. I guess it was because I was already living like a dead person and didn't care about anything anymore. The very next day, we had a religious marriage ceremony. A disgusting new life was waiting for me. Lutfu treated me well, but he was sick. He never hit me, but he always forced me to do what he wanted. 2 weeks into our marriage, I tried to end my life, but he stopped me. Or rather, he didn't let me go to heaven and pulled me back into hell. After that day, he stopped forcing himself on me as much. He started trying to understand me. Whenever he tried to get close and I threatened to kill myself, he backed off. I don't know why such a violent man turned into that kind of person. By then, I had found out I was pregnant. After months, I realized that Lutfu didn't want me to die. If I didn't accept him as my husband, my life would be even harder. So I started to get along with him. But I never loved him. Never. My son was born. He was a good father to him. We looked like a family, but I never saw us as one. I had already survived the hardest times of my life. I had a son now. I didn't divorce him. I thought one day he'll die anyway. Now I'm 46 and he's still alive. But whatever, that's God's decision. Who knows, maybe I'll die before him. My dad and Remzieh passed away. But before Remzieh died, she lost her own mother in front of her eyes. She suffered so much pain. May her mother rest in peace. But seeing Remzieh suffer like that made me love life a little more. My son is married. He got divorced once, then married someone else, and now he's happy. While writing all this to you, I went back to those days. Even though I feel bad, I feel relieved that I let it out. The channel owner said keep it short, but mine got a bit long. I hope you accept it and publish it. Of course I will publish it. You've spent so much effort writing all this. When I read your story, I felt so sad for you. For a moment, I imagined myself in your place and realized how strong you actually are. Not everyone can survive a life like that. Because of people without any humanity, you lost the best years of your life. But I think you're still very young, and there are many things you can still do. Especially if you have a good relationship with your son, you can spend beautiful times together. I think you should leave the past behind. As you said, you've already let it out. Focus on your happiness now. God will surely give Lutfi what he deserves one day, just like he gave Remzieh and your dad what they deserved. I hope you will be very, very happy for the rest of your life. Take good care of yourself, Sevda. So what do you think about this story? Please don't forget to support me by subscribing to my channel. I love you all so much.